Everybody, this is Deep Thought Cycle. Deep Thought Cycle. And going to work right now at the Gigafactory. And it's gonna be windy. And I got a heavy bag. And I better make it on time. So I know the microphone doesn't sound very good. I don't know, the wind, I think I had a wind setting on there, I'm not sure. With the traffic, I saw the other video. I hope the camera's straight. And if you guys can't hear me, I'll look into getting a microphone. Never had one before in China, but traffic's pretty loud, huh? So 3:45. I should be leaving sooner than this. The wind blows like this right now. It's gonna be hard in the mountains. So let's see if it's at my back or not. If it's on my back, that's cool. Oh fuck, forgot my badge, everybody. Forgot my badge, god damn it. Okay, gotta go get my badge. Oh no. Not a good way to start, everybody. You know, I could have some warmer clothes on. I'm gonna try to do it like this. Might rain. I've got my very important windbreaker Barclavia hat on. I'll tell you what, keep the wind off your ears. That's like the most important thing. Keep from being sick, I think. For me, at least, in my body. Hey, this is the neighborhood I live in. I'll tell you all about it here. Let me see here. I'll tell you about my kids. Isn't this an awesome place here? Whew. Make sure to tell you about it here. Juan! Juan!
Average speed, 11.
Give my badge.
Heart rate, 113.
Badge, my ID. Hurry up. On the sofa in there, on the table, hurry up. Run. Oh, I got it in my, never mind. Oh no. I got it in my pants. Ha ha ha. Okay, goodbye everybody. Bye. Bobby, stay out there. Goodbye, Paul. You boys play catch now. Bye. All right. All right, so let's try it. Hello, Robert. Hello, everybody. This is Robert, Deep Thought Cycle blog, and hopefully my tires got enough in it. Huh? Hopefully I got enough of everything. Oh, I lost 3 minutes already on my ride. Oh man, this is dangerous. I can't be late for my job, because if I'm late, I'll get written up, the currents, and then not eligible for promotion and wage increase. And working 9 months, 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. I want to make sure I get a raise and a promotion when my review comes. And yeah, so we got the oh shit I can't be late workout, and I need it a little bit because I'm getting a little bit fat. I don't like to be fat. You guys see me a little bit fat before though, huh? You can see how skinny I got to come to America. I'll put up some pictures later on. The weight that I lost. Oh no, wind. Not that way. Not that way. So, last video, the data was incorrect. I had forgotten to import the data from my cadence sensor and stuff or whatever. I don't know what it was. I'm just getting back into this. You gotta give me a chance, okay? And
Average speed 11.9. Heart rate
whew.
142.
So, no music, and this is the way I go to work. Down Miraloma, and we'll see if you can hear me or not. I'll speak louder. Might have to raise my seat up a little bit. What's up? You guys waving at me? What? Fans, super fans, all over the world. So, I don't know if it violates my NDA to say. I hope not. There's no bike rack at Tessa. Ha! I've been asking for one since October. They say they're gonna order one. Who knows? It doesn't matter. My bike isn't so picky. I hope I don't get a flat tire, because I don't have a lot of spare time to change tires, and I'm not like the Christmas Story father doing the pit stop trying to change tires at record speed. Oh, come on, baby. And let's see. So, when I first rode this route, it took me 2 hours. I was so discouraged. I thought, what the hell's wrong with me? Now I was running my heavy tires, my Charlotte Marathon Supreme Touring tires. Can you hear me? Major Tom, can you hear me? Here am I sitting on my steel bike, not that far from home, going through the desert to a 12-hour shift, out there all alone. Can you hear me? You two people, can you hear me? So I was curious
Average speed
if
15.4.
my bike was killing me. I was discouraged. I saw some Strava people who had ridden that same route on their road bikes, and we're talking about that. There's not too many. You check my Strava for route segments. But they were killing me. They were killing my time. And I thought, well, I got it right. So what I'll do, maybe I'll check out a road bike. Win! Oh no! Ah! Imagine the Popeye voice. Oh, you didn't eat your sweet beans! We need to spin it! So, I went to the bike co-op. I know it's sacrilegious. I saw some bikes in the co-op in Reno, and like they had a surely long haul trucker that beat me a small. I thought about it, but another bike, I didn't like drop bars, and don't have any money. It was like 500 bucks. And I said, nah, I'll just change my tires. And I did. To these Marathon Supremes, which have had a couple holes. Undecided. But they're faster, and my rims are awesome stiff. Love the wheel sets. A little bit heavy. I wish I could do tubeless. I think about throwing some sealant into my tubes here. Think about doing that. So this road right here, I found some beats, speakers, headsets. There's a broken iPhone. Somebody dropped up here. Homeless guy living under the bridge. Woo! I didn't ride my bike yesterday because I was too late leaving my house. I had sex for too long with my wife and wasn't prepared my cold weather gear before I went to sleep. Enough time buffer in case of wind. I'm tired. Oh, my rear cog won't go down. I need to adjust it. It's small. It's out sometime. So reluctantly took my car. Reluctantly took my car. Make it on time. And I was angry all the time. So Used to be a whoop. Woo. All right, woo! I just bought a remote control, a Garmin Bird remote. Terrible to spend money, I know. It'll show me the light on my handlebar when the recordings are on. So I know you're saying, ah, you did so many videos about that. Make Teslas, right? All Teslas are I got a dual battery charger. Dual batteries. For future use, baby! I wish I had known you when I was young. We could have got so high. Now I wish that I'm listening to YouTube music and one of the songs that I know before. Yeah, play some music on this joyride. Get over there. Are there fish in there? Like in China, where they go fishing in the zoo. A lot of things are not like China. You know, with culture shock, you get in a habit of seeing what's different. I don't do that as much as I used to, but sometimes I'm like, oh, in China, blah, blah, blah. So I'm more reserved, like a secret alien. I always right up there. You know, I don't have time to write clear descriptions like I used to. I used to sit down, listen to my videos, keyword. Oh, wrong gear. I could have gone faster. Ah, little chain ring. Not the big one. Why would I do that? Fast. So that sucks. And a high RPM. Look at somebody dropped a lot of balls. I see snakes, dead coyotes. You know, Tesla autopilot, basketballs, pocket knives, iPhones. Tesla autopilot doesn't hit animals in the street. Let me tell you a secret. My bicycle doesn't hit animals either. And I don't need a charge when I get to work. And I'm probably commuting the same distance they are. In California campus, they encourage people to ride to work. Nevada, well, I can't say anything, but the encouragement just isn't there. I wouldn't say like they have financial encouragement in California, because that would be like saying something about something. but they probably don't have that encouragement in Nevada. It's okay. I don't ride for the money. I ride for the freedom. So, what I used to do is I used to sit down and keyword all my videos. I would play it at high speed and in abstract write down statements in sequence about what the video contains. I don't have that time right now to do that. I feel like I am speaking like James T. Kirk. If you have the time, make it so. If somebody out there is listening and they want to videos and write the keywords, awesome. I'll add them to the video description. That's great. I checked the wind on these flags. So that direction's good. That's going to be at my back a lot of the times. Awesome. Awesome! Now, even though I've got a heavy ass bags full of lunch and steel toe workers' boots, which we're going to talk about, I got a wind in my back. Wish I would have known you when I was young. We could have got so high. Da, 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 da. Anyways, so you can keyword those videos if you want to, and I'll try one day. But somebody out there is making me logos, writing me messages on Facebook. Some people writing me emails on Reddit, maybe comments I'm not answering. Look, guys, I love you all. Thanks for your great effort and time. I'm just so busy, man. Like, I was gonna take my kids out today and let them go roller skating at Roller Kingdom, this awesome American roller skating rink. You can look Roller Kingdom commercial up in Reno. It's so cool. I'll try to put a link in the description if I can, but if not, it's like, hey kid, you wanna do some drugs? You wanna go spray paint underneath the bridge?
1109.
You wanna come in my van? And the kids all know, I'm going roller skating. It's awesome. And it's like this gay guy from the 70s or 80s runs the place. Pretty cool. I drove my car home at 6:40 in the morning. Just gotta bring my wife and kids. Let my wife attempt to learn how to drive her car, which we're gonna talk about for practice with the permit, so she could get her driver's license. I was gonna show up at like 8 o'clock and sleep in the car and let them read books and play in the parking lot till 9:30, because I don't got money for an Uber to pay for them. I gotta save money. I'm a poor American immigrant, and but she was asleep. She didn't wake up. in time. So they're banned to the house and they missed their skating class. Damn it, I had that car for 5 months paying payments and she can't drive it yet, but anyhow. So I went to bed at 8, which I normally don't go to bed till 11:30 or something. And my wife wakes me up at 12 or 1 to have sex. Like, man. All right, I gotta take care of everybody. I try to sleep. Get up at 2. Go play football and stuff with the kids. Like, wow, Solaris, you know, autism. One thing about autism is not good hand-eye coordination. However, I learned the other day, Solaris is pretty freaking awesome. I mean, I'm not a American football fan or something, but he throws a football at 8, like as good as I did when I was 12 or something. I never saw that talent. I mean, I saw that he learned to roller skate really fast. And we saw this little bicycle that the neighbors gave away on the streets for free. And believe it or not, Solaris taught himself how to ride a bike in 5 minutes. Never ridden a bike before. So he's showing me all kinds of talents. So I woke up at 2 and played with them until 3. Leave my house from 3 to 3:45. I had to get ready, pack gear. Might rain in the morning, whatever. Changing weather in the high desert, mountain plains, whatever. On a horse with no name. Ain't no one to give, and there's the Truckee River. Da 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 bonanza. Da 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 da. Oh, look at this beauty. 'Cause in the desert, there ain't no one to give you a name. Except for me. I'll name your horsey. Come on, baby. So, Solaris is awesome. And here I am riding right now. So for the guy that asked me to do something, or anybody else, guys, I don't have time. No time left for you, my brother. No time left for you. Gotta find another way, son. So, I'm trying so hard to get a promotion at Tesla so I could make more money with less time. And unfortunately, I haven't got there yet. I swear to God, if I'm not riding my bike, you know, I got that MASH song, suicide is painless, it brings on many changes, and I'm not sure, da 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 da. You know, I'd be, now there's two things, like, I love Tesla, they're doing good things for the earth, and I'm not there for the money. However, sometimes I am there for the money, and I'm grateful. They pay really fair, and their benefits are great. I would not want to be working for any other company. I'm about my home. If I wasn't working for Tesla, I don't know what I would do in America. Because I got to pay my bills. All right, everybody, so you're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Let me ask, you guys are gonna say, whoa, Robert, why? Come on, if I get your Captain Kirk voices on. Beautiful, it's so beautiful. Why are you working so hard? What bills do you have to pay? Okay, so when I came here, I had my bicycle and the clothes and bike trailer, and I borrowed money from Chin, and Artie helped me a little bit, and I'll tell you all about the life here. The first part of the journey was looking mighty thin. There were plants and ants, sharks and things. The sand was coming, been through the desert on a... Okay, I'm just kidding. Let me tell you what happened. We're going to talk about this ride. Should we talk about the ride first? Okay, we'll talk about the ride first. When I came here, everybody said I-80 was too dangerous, this road we're on. So if you do a look on Google Maps, you'll see it shows what it calls a bike route through those mountains over there. And it's not a bike route, everybody. No, it's like a goat trail, you know? And you could see some of my pictures on Facebook from the journey. And I rode and I camped, and I had my front panniers on, and I had my rear panniers on, my tent, sleeping bag, water, and I said, well, I'm gonna find a way, because all those people in Reddit said, you will die! There's no way! Abandon all hope! What are you, crazy? So I wanted to try to find a way to the Gigafactory, leaving no stone unturned. And it's weird. These mountains with dry topsoil, like got strange lava rocks or igneous rocks. Like you see that brown outcrop up there? You can't see. Isn't that a nice village down there? Woo. It's like the Stephen King City of the Corn, Village of the Damned down there. I couldn't get a house down there, but those rock outcrops are crazy, and there's like this old dust. And when you step on it, your feet kind of sinks. It's like reminiscent of the gunslinger or the stand at the end of the world when the dirt overcomes the city. It overcomes the mountaintops up there. Pretty cool. So I set up my tent, my camo. I'll tell you about my tent and camo gear. Oh. See there? Under pressure, it dropped down the socket, huh? Think about roll off. Sometimes I think about having a roll hop internal hub. Other times I think that's too damn heavy. Look at this, is it beauty? Woo! So I rode through the mountains, past some shot up car in the middle of a valley. You see a picture on my Facebook. If you go back in time to like August, September, October, those pictures on Facebook. And I rode through there, some riding, a lot of pushing the bike. I could appreciate how having a fat tire bike would have made that journey easier. If I was going cross country through an off terrain, I would have fatter tires than 700 by 40, especially pulling weight. It was real tough, but I did it. It took a long time, and I camped out there, and I came down that road over there. It took me a day to do what it just took me like 25 minutes to do. Because I studied this on the map. I'm like, man, how am I going to get to the Gigafactory if I get a job there? The map looks like a huge journey through the mountains. Unpassable. But I rode down over there through that road. I came out through the mountains over there on the left. And I crossed the street here. I had to go through some fences, and across the street, Mustang. This is Mustang, by the famous Mustang Ranch. I have Mustang Ranches in Patrick, actually, but I went to this gas station and I saw the first Monster drinks in America. Different flavors. Oh, my knee feels sore. My bike seat must be a little bit too low. You got to adjust it really fine tune or you get joint soreness. No time to adjust it, just got to push it up. I went through to that gas station over there and I had a little bit of money. I replenished my water. I was making oatmeal and stuff with my tea. And I went there to buy some bananas and some water, and I left down that dirt road right there. And I was still following the path, and it took me up. I only crossed the highway once here, and if you see on the top of that mountain over there, on the side, there's a hill on some run-down, abandoned street up there. So I rode my bike up through there, up the side of that mountain, and when you get on the side there, it's pretty cool. And it was so much slower carrying heavy gear. Well, that was the easiest ride right there, really. A little bit paved. And I rode down the back side And I went about, I don't know, about 2 miles. I don't know, it's pretty far. And after getting to the Mustang Ranch, I realized, oh no, I had a necklace wallet with my passport and my money and the little money I had and my ID, and I left it in the gas station. See what up there? This was the closest to the road, and I was pretty far. I was way farther than this, and I said, oh no. And I was in a hurry because I had the job interview at Tesla, and I had to go get a roommate because I was sleeping in my storage unit, sleeping in the park until Tesla was more definite. So Tesla elevated to the next step in the interview process. So I was in a hurry to cross to the city of Fernley, where my roommate was, and there's so many people that come here looking for jobs, right? And housing was so hard to find, and I couldn't afford anything, so I was scared if I didn't get there, somebody else would have the apartment. You see, I rode back through the back way by that railroad on the other side, and I rode past this next mountain here, way past. I realized, oh no, my wallet. So I turned around and rode all the way back to the gas station where these Middle Eastern men were working, and they kept my bag and my ID and my passport and my money. It took me more than an hour to get back or something, and I was so thankful because I left it out in my bike bag to pay for the bananas and beef jerky I bought.
932.
Because I hardly spend any money on food. I was living off of Chinese MRIs and dried fruits. And, if they wouldn't have gave me my IDs or something, I would not have been able to get a new identification, which I needed to get a job at Tesla. I would have lost my job. I wouldn't have been able to send money to my wife and kids. My life would have been destroyed. So I like to go back there a lot and thank them because they saved my life. See, I rode through this whole railroad here. That's how this cities came to be. Little railway stops, right? This old snake. Ooh, that snake. What's up, man? How you doing? And, so is that pretty down there? Now the thing is, this isn't to the Mustang Ranch. See, this road over there was the closest I got to the highway, and it wasn't paved or anything. It was like dirt road, and after we crossed through this farmland over there, the Mustang Ranch, and to the Gigafactory, there's this trail. They call it Great Britain Road, but it's not a road at all. And that road goes up those inconspicuous looking mountains. And when you're right on top of those mountains over there, and you're in a hurry, you know, I left in one afternoon. I made it there 2 o'clock the next morning. Like 2 days. I was pushing so hard, and it was really freaking tough terrain. And even the nighttime, going down the back sides of those mountains with a heavily loaded bike with tires a little bit too thin, it was dangerous as fuck. And I had to learn how to control the bike loaded going downhill. It's like you can't steer. You got to kind of push it into corners and go through it, because the momentum of a heavily loaded bike going over rocks and stuff with not really full off-road tires, man, it's pretty sketchy. But you gotta learn just to push it, steer, stand up and pray to God. And a couple times going downhill, you see that dirt road down there? I think I was on there. Close I got to the road here. I mean, when you get on the other side here, further up, the road is in the distance. You get up on the top of those ridges and you can see the cars in the distance, but man, it is pretty damn tough ride. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, awesome and cool. But when I fell a couple times, I realized if I break my leg or my ankle, there ain't nobody up there, and I could die up there. So I had to get off and walk down some of the downhill technical sections in the dark. And yeah, it was pretty freaky and pretty awesome, and not really a doable commute. As I got closer to Fernley in the dark, there was some suspension bridge that they lock both ends on.
17.4.
And
rate 156.
I know it's private property or what, and I had to take my bike apart because I had to climb and throw it over the fence, and it was too heavy to carry. It was a pain in the ass, man. I was just so out of strength. I couldn't lift my bike over this 10-foot fence. So I had to take it apart in the middle of the night, cross the bridge, climb 2 fences, then put it back together on the other side underneath the moonlight, with running out of my last light was on low beam, man, in the middle of the mountains. Coyotes, woo, pretty cool. And exactly what I've been training for my whole damn life, right? Go to Tesla, people talk about working in the factory, standing on the feet, how hard it is. I'll tell you what, it is hard sometimes to stay awake, but It's not hard at all. I could even ride further if I had the time. I don't want to be too greedy for my family. Remember in China, I said I didn't want to ride more than 40 kilometers. And when you start riding an hour and 50 minutes one way, that becomes greedy. Now I know I did multiple paths and did not 110 kilometers, but it wasn't in one spot. So I went down there, followed that railroad path. Fucking beautiful. Went up there and then followed that mountain hill. On the other side of that cement factory is, you start going by Mustang Ranch. I mean, I rode past that cement factory, past the Mustang Ranch, before I realized, oh my God, my money in my wallet. And I turned around and went back that whole way. And this was after, you know, being outside and being in, living day to day, hiding in my storage shed, setting up my gear in hidden in a corner with my high-tech camo tarps. And I could have been like a spy. Nobody would know me. Drop me in. Now I'm in and out. Pretty awesome, man. I love it. Coming to America, going through USA, being dropped. I miss my family, but dropped me somewhere with minimal resources, icing on a backpack. Fucking, it's a modern day freedom. Human beings for thousands of years have been nomadic. I mean, people say, oh, you ride your bike? This is so hard? Are you so tired? Come on, man, this is not tiring. This is what we were evolved to do, man. We did not evolve to grow fat asses and sit in bumper cars of Walmart buying buckets of cola. This is not a struggle. The struggle was we were walking on four hands trying to survive, battling the saber-tooth tiger, trying not to get eaten by Jesus, riding a Tyrannosaurus Rex. The struggle was the effort to evolve. God, with my cameras up to that way. You could go that way to Tesla, but I'm going this way. It's faster, faster. Da 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 da. So that was the struggle to evolve. Riding a bike is like letting your human animal run 3. Human beings are the best long distance animal. Oh, I can feel it raining. Yeah, should have been so fun. Is that all you got? Come on, rain some more. Oh, it's so beautiful. So, anyhow, what were we talking about? So, it's easy. It's not easy to drive a car and pray to God that Tesla will recognize my ambition. You see, I can view the bigger picture when I've done things like be an inspector, and I've also been a floor sweeper and table pusher. The other day, my application for a training coordinator got declined. Why? They want me to learn techniques, or I wasn't part of the circle of friends. I don't know, man. 20 years a teacher and trainer in Asia, and I got declined while I'm sweeping the floors, and I see other people. Yeah, I can't talk about it, man, but it's okay because I'm learning it all, and I'm taking it all in. And right now, this is my paycheck. And look down there, that nice little pond, lake there. So why am I working so hard? You wonder. What bills do I have to pay? Is this still on even? Woo! I need the remote control. I can't put my helmet on with one hand. Shit, I gotta stop this. That's my helmet. Hold on a second. The pain of making a video. I'm gonna kill my Strava time. So why do I need to make money? Well, I don't got time right now to tell you about all the hard it was, and but I had to give my. It was incredibly difficult to get a home. Well, I guess I got time. So what happened is I rode to Fernley and I met this guy who was a crazy alcoholic. Nice guy. He was a nice guy and he was a crazy guy. He helped me do my driving test, let me borrow his truck. Help me move my gear, but at the same time, he'd go into my room and he'd find a piece of ramen noodles that dropped on his floor, and he'd make sticky notes by it, call me a goddamn pig, and was demeaning and abusive. But I had no choice. And he wanted to raise the rent. $700 a month for one room, and to be abused, and I'll go into that later on. So then I moved out to the Indian reservation, where this other guy, nice guy, had one leg. Well, he was nice except for he stole my deposit and was threatening a little bit, crazy a little bit. So I had to get a house for my family for immigration. And the thing is, the house is here. Fuck you. The houses here cost like apartments cost $1,500 to $2,000 a month, easy, for rent, and that's crazy. I couldn't afford that. That was my last choice. So I was suggested to get an RV. because I found out Americans live in RVs because there's mass poverty in this nation. So I went out and I tried to get out. Well, first of all, I had to get a car. I bought the Subaru Justy. I thought it was pretty cool. Four-wheel drive.
Average speed.
Four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive.
Rate 138.
And to get credit, I tried to finance a car for my wife and kids. 2013 Jetta Sports Wagon TDI with 38,000 miles on it, $12,000. And it was hard to get ID here. I had to go to my crazy nice roommate's friend in the bank. When every bank told me no, she helped me get my bank account. And I got my state ID, and also hard to prove I was a resident of Nevada. My state ID, and to finance a car, I met this guy in California. Pretty cool. I think I told the story before. And I thought, well, that'll be for my wife and kids. I'm gonna need a car for me in America, unfortunately. So I got a 2012 Golf TDI, low miles, like 50,000 miles or something. Both for $12,000 each. Pay about $400 or $500 car payments together for both cars to try to build credit in America. And I thought I had good enough credit to get an RV. I looked at RV parks, and because I couldn't have good enough credit or a down payment to get a house, so I went all day on one of the mornings before work. Boy, I paid the price of work. So hard to work all night when you haven't slept all day. And I thought I found a real nice RV for $30,000, and I applied for the loan, and it turned out that a loan for an RV is considered a luxury loan.
Average speed 17.6.
And the bank
149.
don't want to give me that luxury loan. So I had to, and then I went to another RV and I tried to apply there, and no, they would not give me the luxury loan. So I was disappointed, and I thought about trailer homes, and wow, I went to these pretty isolated regions in the desert looking for trailer homes, and some of them were pretty cool, but I heard they were lawless, where they had meth farms and criminals. And I drove around Reno looking at trailer parks, and oh my God, America, what has happened? And it was something else, man. So finally found a trailer home, and I wanted to get the cheapest kind that I didn't have to owe so much money and had a better chance of banks saying yes. And I found a mortgage company specialized in trailer homes, and $38,000 where I was just at, where you saw me, a nice place, retirement community. You had to apply for permission to live there, and that's what I had to do, and I'm really happy. It's a safe community, a lot of old people, and 100 times better than the other places. Unfortunately, they say it's gonna take 2 or 3 months to close. I got the loan and closed it in like 3 weeks. I pushed and I pushed, and they said they've never seen it close like that so fast. The realtor and the finance company, and thank God I went from the crazy guy in the trailer and the other crazy guy and sleeping in my car, and I'll tell you about the crackhead Bates Motel I stayed at. It was freaky as hell. Somebody scratched the word nigger into the door, and oh, it was scary as hell. And like a week before my wife got her visa, they said yes. I got the house, I got the keys, and I walked from my cars. I had my wife's car in storage and my car, and I had all my bike and my trailer in the back of the cars. And I had a video when the deal was closed and I finally paid the money, and like the seller in the trailer park, nobody believed me until I finally had the cash. And it was really hard. And then I found out about the visa, and I had the embassy got it really quick, and they wanted me to get my wife in really fast, my kids. So Shin helped me with money for plane tickets for my family, and he helped me bring my wife and kids to the airport. And I had refinanced my wife's car from the 21% to Tesla's credit union in California. And to be eligible to refinance a loan, you had to have a credit card with $2,500. Oh my God, they gave me that credit card. I couldn't believe it. And then Amazon gave me a $2,000 credit card. So with that money, I paid the taxes on the cars to register the plates, and I went to an antique store, bought a sofa, a grandfather clock for the kids, 2 tables, coffee table, kitchen table. On Amazon, I bought the kids' beds, mattresses, our bed, and
154.
the Sunday
17.2.
that the day before I scheduled them so I could pick them up from San Francisco on my off day, and I didn't work overtime that day. I built all the beds without any sleep, and all the furniture just barely in the house a week. Try my best to hang up the TV up behind and max out the credit cards. In 1 week I got the house, got the furniture in 1 day off, and then drove to San Francisco, tired as hell, and picked up my family and brought them back to a house that was brand freaking new for us. And they missed all the hell that I went through to get it. But they missed that, and it was ready for them. Blankets, and got the internet turned on. Oh my God. It was down to the last minute. I never even took a day off work. Next day, got their social security cards applied for. They got my wife's green card. It was so hard. And later on, I even did the stupid thing of buying a Pixel 3 XL. Google gave me a credit card, so I've got like $5,500 in debt from credit cards, $38,000 loan payments. I paid $3,000 down for the house, and I pay $560 a month for rent, and I pay $460 or $440 for my mortgage. So that's $1,000 cheaper than rent. I pay $500 for car payments, $450 or something. $200 for insurance. So I pay for 2 cars and a house cheaper than what the average rent is here. And I'm trying to pay off the credit card bills as fast as I can.
Average speed 17.2.
So I can pay Chin off the $4,000 so I owe him. So $4,000 and $5,500, $9,000 and $38,000 is like $47,000, $22,000 in car, $20,000 cars. So I owe about like $70,000 in debt. So I'm trying to work as hard as I can to pay off my credit card bills and not have any high interest payments. My tax return was withheld because it turns out I forgot about a student loan that I got in 1995 for $3,000. My wife, with inflation, that's like $7,000. So I'm paying that off too. And working real hard. It sucks because I don't get time with my boys. All I want is to spend time with my wife and kids in America and go camping and fishing and sit in the garden and be a good husband and father and get called Taco back. And you guys are asking what happened to my dog Elon. My wife did not follow my directions. You know, it was really hard for her the 6 months in China alone with the children without me. I had to find a Chinese person and have them help me send money, WeChat every month to pay the bills. It was really hard, and it's hard on her, hard on me. She went down the last week to visit her mom with Elon, and Elon, I guess, got lost in the village and separated from my wife and kids, and they lost him. It breaks my heart. I don't know how I could have brought him to America. It was so hard. I barely got my kids here, and
average speed 17.0.
it wouldn't have been possible
146.
without Tesla giving me the opportunity to work overtime.
Lap 7, 13:08.
And they provided some relocation assistance 4 or 5 months after I started, which I used half of as a down payment for the house. And they're so helpful because they helped me and my family out. I am 100% loyal to Tesla. So on the slowest days, whether I'm seeing advanced technology or sweeping the factory floor, I know it's part of the team, and I know that I couldn't have my family here without them. There's a lot of things in America I'm not really happy about yet, and I can't, I don't know, I'm only working, but I'm trying my hardest. It's a struggle, just like that bike ride. As you can see, the I-80 is not so dangerous as I originally thought. Ironically, everybody, this distance is almost, 36 kilometers. I'd go 28 to 31 kilometers. It's a lot of my jobs in China, so it's not that much of a difference. And it's tough with the weather sometimes. I don't want to spend money on a new wheel set. I might one day, but really, I don't want to spend any money at all. I just want to pay my bills, go camping with my kids, and I'm a simple guy, I love this ride, but I got to get better
Speed,
in cold weather.
Heart rate 152.
I'm out of shape right now. I'll get into shape as I start riding. I can talk about the journey here and some things about work in general. As I said earlier, I forgot to announce none of my views reflect Tesla or in any way. These are my own views. I'm covered by an NDA. I will not speak about Tesla, anything that's not general knowledge in the general public. This is not a Tesla blog. I should put that in the disclosure at the beginning. So my views are mine alone and do not represent the official company in any way whatsoever. Okay? I hope that's a good disclaimer. I have to write something like that in discussion, but it looks like we'll be talking about news sometimes and catching up on lost time. And really though, I'm real busy. We'll see how this channel can evolve. And as we grow closer, step by step, to our 1 millionth subscriber. When we get to the 1 millionth subscriber, we'll have a special kind of party. Like a real shindig. Ha! Yes, indeed. You know, this last part, if you look at the elevation graph, all the ride to Tesla is pretty quick. But this last stretch here is a real challenge. I think I'm out of time. The camera's gonna stop. If it doesn't stop, I gotta turn it off anyways as we approach the checkpoint. Check out my stats on Strava. Be sure to subscribe. If you want to donate to Patreon, that's cool.
Average speed 16.4.
I don't know.
160.
That's awesome. Hope you can hear me better this time. Hope we got better camera work. Okay? And ride safe out there, everybody. Oh, this would have been one of my fastest times if I didn't swing around for my badge. Gonna be 44 soon. Okay, everybody. About time to cut off the camera. Into the desert. Horse in the name. See you guys later on. Bye-bye.